up in this motherfucker, you better be fast and furious. Because I'm popping off.
I'm trying to be a supervisor.
I like a motherfucker.
All right, we're on. We're coming in with intro music.
Yeah.
We're coming in with intro music. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the joint right there.
I'm gonna clown that a little. I can clown that a little bit. That's too easy.
I'm gonna open up with something like.
They did have all the Mexican food trucks deliver food the other day, though.
I'm just saying. What goes better than corn asada? When you got gator ass out there, you feed gator ass.
Gator
Man, gator asada.
You feed them gators ass.
Here we go.
The people.
Yes, indeed, it is another episode of Coffee and Condoms. I am your host, Scooter, a.k.a. the Funky Grandpop, and I got my other hosts in the building with me. Of course, I'll let them introduce themselves. To my left.
It's Miss Newman, baby. What's going on?
And to the left of her.
Man, what's happening? It's your boy J. Will Duck Comic.
And it is what it is on this Saturday. It's looking kind of cloudy outside. I don't know if the weather's going to get better or not, but it's supposed to be like 74 today. I'm kind of feeling some kind of way right now in my feelings.
Why?
Because I want the weather to be good looking. Like, I mean, I'm going to break.
75, 74, isn't that?
Not if it's cloudy.
That's a Washington summer, sir.
Yeah, and 74 and 75 in Washington when it's sunny is a Washington summer. When it's cloudy, it's a Washington fall.
Washington summer. That's they temperature year round.
It doesn't get over 80.
Yeah. Man, the clouds be there, it get windy, boy, you mess around need a jacket.
But these young kids nowadays wear a hoodie everywhere all the time anyway.
Man.
So, man.
All year round.
Shout out to the funk.
Smell like a bag of onions.
The whole funk and nothing but the funk.
So I want to open up with this. I'm happily pleased. Last week, me and Jay Will were having a conversation. Y'all probably called it about all this hip hop song that had 110 MCs, whatever, right? So, in hip hop news, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, Rakim, and Cool G Rap are forming a super group. What? First of all, this is not like a too little too late situation.
Because they spit.
They all got bars still. What? Are you kidding me? KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, and Cool G Rap. First off, let me give y'all some lessons.
Different styles.
I don't see Big Daddy Kane with KRS-One and
Kane can spit,
but not with those three.
I guarantee. Well, Kane got down with Cool G Rap, so they was in the Juice Crew together. You know, and he's had respect for Rakim and KRS-One. And then here's the crazy part about it, like, so if you go, there's a thing that they call the hip hop tree of life, right? And they're saying that there's 7 branches of styles that every other MC out there can either link their style to one or to all, right? One way or the other. So it's Cool G Rap, it's Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, KRS-One, Slick Rick, and I believe it might have been Scarface. That was the 6th, and then I think LL was the other 7. So these were the guys that you could say pretty much anybody emulated or mimicked their style off of some way, shape, or form, or combined styles from them. And they're the 7 branches of hip hop, the trunk being Run DMC, of course. You know what I mean? But so that's what they're saying. So now you got 4 of them 7.
Well, Slick Rick is with that crew too.
Yeah, that's what I said, Slick Rick.
So you got 5 of those 7. Slick Rick is.
Oh no! Well, here it just has those 4.
Supposed to be part of the
if Slick Rick get in the super group, then that's even worse. What?
So when I heard about it, first it was I heard those 4, and then the dude was like, and not mentioned is they're waiting on Slick Rick to go ahead and agree.
Ooh, let me tell y'all something. I might have a hip hop orgasm. I'm messing around and just hit that track and just.
I'm not an East Coaster.
Yeah, no East Coast.
No. Okay. I like Redman.
Thank you.
I will get down with Redman. There is a Muddy Water, and you know that I'm with Redman. But right, but when it comes to I'm a Southern rapper. I like Scarface, and like right now I'm listening to that Big X the plug. You on it too? Man, he say he's the largest, the biggest. Hey.
Big X the plug. I'm not happy.
Yeah, big Texas boy.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah, and then he rapping with the Mexicans, the dude, OT the Mexican. Oh yeah, that man. Look, they popping down there in Texas right now.
You know, I hate all today's music. Like, I'm one of those that, you know me, if I'm riding, I'm playing something from the past. But
right.
Big X the plug slaps.
I'm gonna have to check them out. Only new dudes that I'm bumping right now, and I agree with Jay Will. I don't really bang too much new joints, but them young boys, Coast Contra. That Coast Contra.
Man.
What they play? What that?
They got bars.
So it's 4 MCs, set of twins, man, all day art. Literally.
Okay.
The twins is from California.
Okay.
The Dreadhead boys from Philly. And then the other dude is like Dominican Republic dudes.
Okay.
And so he rapping Spanish and English.
Okay.
The twins, I think, from what I've heard, is Roscoe's
they got
sons. So, you know, so they come from Bar Gang.
Right. Okay.
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
check them out.
So they done linked up,
hard.
and they call Coast Contra. They've been doing freestyles all over the internet, killing it.
But their concert is dope too, man.
Yeah.
Their concert is dope. So.
Shout out to them young boys out there doing their thing, man. For real. I appreciate that.
That's rapping more than about sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yeah,
those dudes tell stories, man. They do different styles. They do voices, man. They jump in and out of verses. Man, they'll take you on a story, and their wordplay is so nasty.
Oh, yeah, I gotta check them out. See, I was doing that with Migos.
Yeah.
When they first came out, until they
was never like that.
But I like their ad libs and their flow.
Yeah, I never could get their name because I kept saying the Amigos.
Right? Still the Amigos.
And I was like, it's not the Amigos. And my daughter was like, Dad, no. And I'm like, why it's not the Amigos? Like the three Amigos?
I call them all Quavo, so it don't really different. I don't care which one it is.
I like Takeoff.
They all Quavos.
Yeah.
It's Lil Quavo, Big Quavo, other Quavo.
Light skin, dark skin, and skinny Quavo.
Oh, you Amigo, you're Quavo.
You're Quavo?
I'm just a Quavo.
That's it. That makes sense to me. So, since we're on the hip-hop topic, I saw an interview where Fat Joe was talking to Jadakiss, and he said, what are your top 5 hip-hop songs of all time? And that got me thinking, right? Like, I'm like, top 5 hip-hop songs of all time.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And so, but what he was doing with it was he had a criteria. So it was like, it had to be a song that had like white, black, wasn't no race excluded from hearing it. You hear it in commercials, it's selling, all this. And it got me thinking, and I was like, yo, what would be my top hip hop songs, right? And then I went, so here's mine, and y'all give me your 5, right?
I couldn't give 5.
Right, and this is so these are 5 songs that I feel are universally just that big.
Okay.
Rapper's Delight.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
No matter where you are, who you are, you play that, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
Summertime.
Will Smith. That's the one I'm thinking of in my head anyway.
That joint is there. He made it, you know, as far as new songs, and I feel that this is going to be the greatest hip hop song of all time when it comes to being known, is They Not Like Us.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah,
it's
on its way. Right, it's already in commercials. It's already on TV shows and people saying it.
Mm-hmm.
It Takes Two. Rob Bass, DJ Easy's
classic that can be played anywhere. Yeah.
Yes. And let me see. And I'm gonna be honest, even though I'm not a dude that represents the Northwest, I think Baby Got Back might be the next joint. Like Baby Got Back.
There's one more, man, and I'm gonna tell you why first.
Go ahead.
Because I was on a cruise ship and I seen a 6,500-year-old lady, Superman them hoes.
Okay, honorable mention. I can give you that.
When you see a 6,500-year-old lady, Superman them hoes, it'll change your life.
She did Superman hoes.
That is a big one.
I think MC Hammer might be maybe too legit or can't touch this too.
I definitely think Hammer gotta have one of them in there.
Yeah.
Even if you couldn't do the Hammer,
I'm gonna say Too Legit. I'm gonna think Too Legit might be.
Because they had hand signals, so you had people that would throw it out there.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie. I pulled a Blutorica most of trying to do the Hammer. I pulled 1 or 2 or 3 or 12.
Trying to be Slewfoot and do that shit out.
I think I Got 5 one. It might be in there.
For smokers, yes.
I think
for the Puff Crew, yeah.
I mean, but I feel like it's big enough to like nobody doesn't know it.
But I'm saying if you're a smoker, that's smoker's anthem. True. It's kind of like Cause I Got Hot. Like that's a smoker's anthem.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say on a cruise ship they not putting 5 on it, but they Superman them hoes.
What about nothing but a G thing?
No.
No, because they'll be
Because I think the Chronic album is one. I heard somebody say this. They said, if you met somebody who didn't know shit about hip hop, what would be 5 albums that you told them they had to listen to? And I was like, well, the Chronic to me is number 1. Like that is a staple in hip hop.
Snoop Dogg's first album.
I was Snoop Dogg. I was a West Coast fan.
I would say Snoop Dogg's first album.
I knew Snoop because he looked like the Doberman in the
I would say AT-Aliens.
Shout out, man.
He did look like that. I would say AT-Aliens.
Yeah.
Outkast. I think
I'd be stuck between those 2 albums though. AT-Aliens and Southern Playlistic. Yeah. They're first and second.
Southern Playlistic is fine, but AT-Aliens just took it to a whole nother level.
I didn't get in the G thing like that until I got speakers in my car. And then that's when I started.
I thought the Chronic was just that is a hip hop album.
You put Dre Day on.
I put G thing. I would go with Fat Joe's Lean Back because again, how many
not the album
people? Not the album.
Yeah, but I'm saying
the song Lean Back. Man, they play that everywhere.
Yeah,
and still be.
You got people in wheelchairs trying to lean back, and I be like, "Hold on, baby, you gonna roll off."
That shit pushed Roy Jones off. Roy Jones ran up on Fat Joe behind that song. I said even Roy Jones was forced to lean back. Hurt my heart. Roy Jones, you owe me some money.
Hey, Roy, I love Roy. You can box, boy, but you don't want to go mess with all them Puerto Ricans right there.
Not at all.
Lean your ass back, Roy. You did what you supposed to.
That's the reason, man. You don't want to go over there and mess with them.
Hey, so I got a question for y'all. We are all old enough to have this conversation. So I want to make sure.
Let me adjust my mic.
Yeah. Let me put the stamp of adult conversation on this one.
My type of conversation.
Okay. So I was thinking the other day, and I was like, do motherfuckers, because you got OnlyFans, you got all these other different sites, and I was like, do motherfuckers watch porn anymore?
Yes.
Man, I'm still
Is porn like Playboy? Like, remember how Playboy and Hustler? I remember looking at Playboy and Hustler magazines.
I watch porn like regular TV. Look here, man. If I'm bored and ain't got nothing else to do, and I got my phone, look here. I will pick the wildest topic and see if I can connect.
This PH stands for Pornhub.
Man,
we just pushed that little button right there, and it's on my home fucking screen. So it's called self-care.
I'm not molesting myself.
I'm just saying because
I watch it like regular TV.
I'm just saying because of.
I say the shit out of myself.
But hear what I'm saying. I'm saying because of like OnlyFans and all that other stuff has porn fallen to the side. Like, will people watch OnlyFans instead of going on porn?
Let you watch for free. I ain't paying nobody $2.99 to see your naked ass. When reality is, I can go to Pornhub, scroll down, see 1,000 naked asses for free.
And is OnlyFans? Do they do porn on there? I thought it was just a bunch of bitches on there. Just like you gotta pay to see me flick on my titties, or you gotta see me twerk or whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever you make your site out to be. Some chicks is like rocking with just dildos. Some chicks is getting dick down. Some chicks is sucking dick. It just depends on your level of
freakiness.
So maybe I need to stay the freak of Pornhub.
They say they got OnlyFans feet joints that you can put your feet on.
No, because that last time Miss Newman was here, we decided never to put her feet to.
Not her feet. Miss Newman feet.
I greased them.
Miss Newman. I don't care if you put them motherfuckers in a ton of chicken grease.
What may not look appealing to you may look appealing. You know what I mean? Like, you might not like chitlins, but this other motherfucker loves some chitlins.
That's true. That's true.
You might not like pork knuckles, but this a motherfucker that'll suck the ox out of a tail.
Get rich, boy.
Shoot. These are nice, leathery, suckable. They're not stank and they're not crusty.
She said leathery. I heard
leathery.
That's what I was told this weekend. Your feet are soft, but they're leathery. Because if you get,
I've never wanted to suck on leather in my life.
I had to drop kick.
I never kissed my upholstery in my car.
Never. That one time.
When it feels Corinthian like, it's soft.
in my car.
Never have I kissed my lady and be like, them lips are so leathery.
I've never sucked on the arm of my goddamn leather coat and said, hey, this is what I wanted in my life.
Well, you may want to try it. Little leather never hurt nobody. Cross the ass, cross the face, cross the foot. Little leather never hurt nobody.
Man, you want to cross the tongue.
Long as it don't stink. Long as it don't stink. Hey, shit don't stink till you smell it.
Shit. I don't know where that logic came from. The thoughts of Miss Newman are not that.
Look, when you see some shit, you be like, there's some shit. You don't smell no dog shit, but you be like, oh, there's a pile of shit. But then when you accidentally kick over that shit, oh, goddamn, somebody stepped in shit. So shit don't stink until you smell it. You can see some shit. That shit don't stink.
I'm gonna have to beg the different one. I'm gonna have to say the name. All shit stinks.
No. I'm gonna say it again. When you see a pile of shit, you just see a pile of shit, right? It don't necessarily stink just because you see a pile of shit.
I mean, you smell the whiff of shit in the air.
That shit could have been there a couple days, and it's got hard and all that shit. So you be like, ooh, there's a pile of shit. But then you don't smell it. You just see it. But then when you accidentally step in, it's like, oh, goddamn, I done stepped in the shit. So shit don't stink till you smell it.
But is it really an accident if you saw the shit and then stepped in it because you knew it was there?
Well, you accidentally stepped.
And why am I experimentally kicking over shit?
Exactly. It's an accidental shit kicking. Next fucking stuff.
Yes, let's move the fuck on.
I swear, hanging out with y'all.
Oh, my goodness. Man.
I'm getting hyped for my new adventure today, y'all. You know,
what you got going on?
I'm DJing today.
Oh, where at?
At the cab for Charlotte's birthday party.
Okay.
Oh. Ain't never did it before in my life.
Hey, you be just.
I mean, nowadays all you need is a phone and a fucking jack.
I didn't. Your Pandora playlist.
I see YouTube.
This show about 3,000.
YouTube. I'm YouTube. I YouTube some shit.
Because you don't got no turntables or nothing. All you just plug your phone up and just hit song for song.
Hey, I YouTube DJ something on the goddamn, what's my jiggy?
She downloaded the app.
I showed the fuck did. And I pulled up a whole lot of old ass songs that I know that I like. She like, my mama didn't like.
Because Miss Charlotte was there when music started.
Yeah.
They were called Negro spirituals.
And then they struck the drum. Let that be music. These motherfuckers had
they hummed. There was no music. They just hummed it out.
So yeah. So from 4 to 7, I'm DJing. I'm DJ.
That is how you know this is an old people event. From 4 to 7.
No, that's the time you eat. The real DJ come at 7.
Okay.
Yeah, they just still go. See, they weren't gonna have no music.
SBU starts at 8. I'm not about to miss stables.
Hell no.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there to eat. Set up and let them eat, mingle.
Right.
And then, you know, I'm going to play them some
Are you going to wear your stage costumes to DJ? Or
well, she want me to wear
you know.
You gonna have the leather out?
This is not leather to feel like. This is really soft cocoa buttery skin.
Okay.
But there will be there will be pasties in the house. Because when I leave Miss Charlotte's, I'm going to venture out to see my brother now. So I got to have pasties.
We at the lodge tonight, man.
That's right.
Oh, it's at the lodge tonight? Not at the lodge. Right.
So, yeah, man. Lodge doors open at 7. Out in Spanaway, 134th. If you ain't got shit popping, come through. You about to bring the last.
I'm supposed to shoot over.
Feel me?
So I got a barbecue, and then I'm gonna shoot over there to the lodge.
Man, if y'all come through and want to rock, man, let me know. You know, I'm hosting, so. It's my show. I do it.
You know what it is.
Plus, you know, man, this is my last one out there. So
It's your last one out there.
It's my last one out there, man. I'm done.
But go ahead and talk about it. Get the address. Share with people, Russ.
Man, we had Lodge 83, Spanaway Mason Lodge on 134th. It's the last show, Jay Will's Night of Laughs at Spanaway. Man, I've been doing this.
You can't have that without me and you closing it out.
Some years under my belt rocking with the brothers on Mason Hall. Man, bittersweet. I feel good about the show itself, but man, it's a chapter in my life that I'm closing, man, and moving forward. Don't get it twisted. I'm not retiring from comedy by no means, but I'm just letting that room go, man, and focus on some other bitch.
I don't give a fuck how sad Jay Will is sounding right now. Let me address the situation in the motherfucking room. All right. First off, when Jay Will first started doing this room, right, and he went looking for comics, he came and found me. Brought me out there. Gave me my first paid room. I met Miss Newman out there. We formed the Black Pack is what we had formed it out here, right? Ooh. And this is what you see sitting down here in this room because of the Black Pack, right? We formed that, and then afterwards we killed and slayed that room. And now here on the last time that J Will Monkey Ass gonna be in this room.
The Black Pack is not on stage.
Not on stage.
Here's the thing. I didn't want to close the room. I wanted to do one more show. And if I did that one more show, I was going to do it and do the farewell the right way.
Right.
But for the business of this, it's better I end it this way and walk away. I don't deserve to bring y'all back to close out that room because, man, I'm not leaving that room with good spirit. You know what I mean? It's business. It's business. It's
okay.
For the term.
That might have been decently explained.
Nope, that's the reason why where we started at in Lakewood, I had y'all on that stage to bless that room because, man, I wouldn't start a venture without y'all. So that Lakewood room, that's why I had y'all in the building. Plus, I wanted y'all to show these.
Guess as far as excuses
go, so we've got to come out there and show our ass tonight gracefully.
Yeah,
I ain't even wearing
Before I was really interrupted, man.
Y'all getting titty.
I'm wearing my crotched out jeans.
We rocked out there in March. Scoop hosted the show. Miss Newman came out there. Wasn't even 10 seconds into the building, and they was already asking for her to hit the stage. They killed. And with that show, the way they did that, man, that was my swan song to know that I could walk away from it. So, man, again, no hard feelings. There's no animosity in any kind of way. It's just time for me to move a different move, man. It's a different path in my life. I'm at the fan club now doing the Lakewood show.
And that room is dope.
That room is dope.
That room is dope.
It's a great. So I'm just moving the Night of Laughs a different direction, man. A Friday night show at a bar that, man, has great food, great atmosphere.
Yes.
And they welcome it. They want to do it big out there. So, again, I ran that room out there for a lot of years. And, again, any comic that's looking, man, they a great group of brothers to work with. Go in there, man, talk to them. Set it up the way you do it. The way I did it was different. I had a good time. A lot of comics came through that room. Scoop tells the story. I came and got him. Miss Newman to tell you a story at Cab. We did a show. I saw what she was capable of and brought her out there. Man, and headline, feature, host, they've all done it in that room. And I don't turn my shows over to people. So that's how you know this is my family right here, because I actually asked them to do it. And trust me, I'm a control freak about mine. So to be able to pass it off and watch them make something that I had a vision of, man, blossom into what it became. A lot of comics have come through that room, man, and blessed that stage.
Facts.
And a lot of careers started right there in that room.
You know what's crazy? Not to harp on it, but to keep it a buck, right? I met a lot of comedians through that room first.
That room.
Foist. Let me say that. Foist. I met a lot of cats who started their joint off. And I'm going to say this because a lot of motherfuckers don't give J Will they props or his props, maybe kickstarting their little careers. Mm-hmm. And I ain't saying that I'm offended by it, but I'm just saying recognize the real. You know what I'm saying? Show love like you're supposed to show love. I don't hesitate to say who put me on and when they put me on and how they put me on. J Will gave me my first paid gig, my first longest set, my first headline gig. Bo Blast took me out of the state for the first time. I give love where love is due, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Ralph Porter put me on, period. Without him, I wouldn't even be doing comedy. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? So these are the cats that were influential in my game as growth and all of that. So I hate when I see cats that I met out at the room and then they act like
they did rock.
Yeah, that's corny to me. Because I'm going to tell you, I met Miss Newman at J Will room. And the next room I did was Miss Newman room. See what I'm saying? And that's how it was. And I loved that energy and how we did things. It was always, it became a good rotation for me. And I met a lot of cats through your room. Mm-hmm. So it bugs me when I see cats out here moving and think that they doing it. Well, I don't care how well you become, how good you think you done grown, how far you done came. The fact is, give props where props is due to the motherfuckers that put you on.
Right on.
Straight up.
I can honestly say, man, I paid everybody. Nobody ever did my room for free. Nobody ever did my room on a favor, man. If I got money, you got money. And if I didn't make but a little bit, whatever I promised you to do my room, hey, you tweaking over here beside me, Sean?
No, something moved.
It was you. Hey, I didn't know Miss Newman was gonna just tweet right in the middle of that
right
Right. I lost my train of thought.
I thought she had her Jedi mind shit. She was like,
"Come
to me."
And I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 hours. I ate a piece of candy that has got me.
You feeling a different way?
So you go to tweaking like that. It's threw my whole damn heart rate up. We not tweaking. Ooh, I just exercised a little bit when my heart will get beat. Did I run? I been breathing like I just ran a little bit.
Yo, we gonna jump into some music. My man Dre Style sent me some music. I want to make sure that I shout him out. And again, send music. If y'all have music and you want to send it, please send it to me at Funky Grandpa, FNKYGRNDP0P.com. At gmail.com. Right, send it there. And that way I can upload your music, man. We can bang it during the show. That's what it is. Right on. But check this out, Dre Styles. Yes, sir.
But yeah, I didn't want y'all to close out that room. Y'all deserve more than that.
That's bad.
It's just every time they change the shit, right. No. Literally, I got the tickets 2 weeks before the show, and then they didn't have a room there. So we pick these dates at the beginning of the year. I see the dude at Walmart like, hey man, we still doing this show in the game. So I'm like, yeah. A week later, like, I get on, I just got the room secured. Bro, we talked about this at the beginning of the year, and you asked me to come back because I want to do another show.
Right, you had already said that, right?
But he come back, man, do this, all right, cool, and then it's like it's just not going well. Like,
y'all not ended up. Yeah, we bring in what you. I'm doing what you asked me to do. Y'all not holding up y'all into the fucking deal.
It ain't even that they holding it up so much. It's just, man, I'm one of those last minute don't work for me. I don't do well with last minute.
Yeah.
So again, man, I'm letting it be known to the comments that when we do that room, that it's open. There's some good dudes to rock with. You got that in you.
Have y'all watched Sinners yet?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I started watching it.
Want to talk about it?
We got 10 seconds.
I started watching it today, and I got right to the part where
all right, we're coming back in, Scoop.
I've seen almost all of it, just through trailers and shit. But I want to sit down and just watch this whole movie, and
yo, we can talk about it. You want to talk about it?
Oh, no, he showed me. He said something like that. So I'm like,
you just don't steal third sign over there.
Miss Newman stopped talking like a bad kid.
Yeah, like
he just got in trouble.
Yeah, I just saw him throw his hand up, and I thought it meant, hey, stop. So I was like, get your mother.
Hey, why she sound like she was invisible? We still saw you.
She did like this.
That's funny right there. I'm sorry. That is hilarious.
But we were talking about the movie Sinners. I did see the movie Sinners.
Yes, yeah. I thought it was interesting. I started watching it today. I've been trying to watch it since it came out.
Jay, you seen it?
Man, I got no interest to see that today. It come on Stars.
It's free on YouTube. That's
it's free on my box. I got the box.
Yeah, you got the box.
I got the box. Yeah. So I will say that
Scoop's address for his illegal box. Like, that's basically what he just said.
It is not illegal. It is a cable box.
He paid for it.
Yes.
Somebody. He paid somebody. It wasn't Xfinity though.
But I will say the hype that was behind the movie Sinners to me was a lot of hype. It was not as dope as everybody made it seem. It wasn't a bad movie.
It was just how people trying to boost Michael B.
Yeah, exactly.
We're supposed to support our own something.
It could have been way more done to it. To me, to make it a better movie. When you get through it, so next week when we sit down again, I want you to let me know what you think.
Okay.
Because I really want to think.
Hold on. X over here fixing the camera, right? The camera flips. Mo got ice cream halfway down her goddamn face. Hey, there's a lot of people gonna chime in later because what Mo did.
You talking about Michael B. Jordan? She over there deep over
the ice cream bowl.
A chocolate one at that. A chocolate one.
X flashed that around real quick. Hey, the eye, the everything. Hey, bro, we just became an X-rated podcast in around seconds. For those who's tuned in,
and I had nothing to do with it.
Right.
It
and her OnlyFans is.
Her OnlyFans is. I can do this to you too.
I do pop
at gmail.com.
And that's one of the joints. What you call them? The strawberry shortcake joints with the chocolate. So they square. They not even round.
Bro, they this wide.
Yeah, you gotta pull your joints around that. Like
you just gotta exercise them, right?
Yeah.
Stretch. You have to have stretch techniques.
Mo relaxed her jaws and was enjoying her ice frozen treat. Until X flashed the camera around there right quick. Here you go.
That joint opened up like what's that? Blade 2. In Blade 2 with no mechanism.
You got that kind of experience because you got that experience with that squirt thing because I bet you don't leave teeth marks either, huh? That's what we know that damn time. They say, watch your teeth, watch your teeth, y'all.
I don't know why you over there fanning. Should we put the camera back on because you over there gloating?
She over there, right.
You are a master.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry. I told you.
What y'all didn't see is how far down the ice cream got within that little bit of time.
She put the ice cream back up the cheek so it don't look like she did that much of it. She took all that.
Yes, she did.
All that. All thing she just said.
You can't hide your face now.
Get girl.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Did you like that? That's all the thing she didn't say. Did you like that? Hey.
Start spitting ice cream back on the tip.
You find out people got a talent that you didn't
chocolate,
know.
Vanilla ice cream.
Right.
All this time I didn't know what Mo had a talent in doing.
Now you know.
Hey,
now you know. You thought she was just cute.
See, why they taking on dates now, boy? Look at her.
Hey, you know they used to say, and knowing is half the battle.
That's a real American hero, right?
Yes,
there.
right there.
She has saved lives.
Speaking of which, since we are having this conversation, I'm glad Jay Will brought it up because I have recently heard blowjobs are flowers for men.
Blowjobs are flowers for men.
Are flowers for men.
I'm gonna be honest. I really wish women gave blowjobs like handshakes.
You know, I wish I had a bouquet of flowers.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, they say blowjobs are like so for women. Like when we go on y'all special occasions, whatever. We
I
get
want it all
flowers,
the damn
right?
time. Ain't no special occasion.
Right. Well, even when you want it, you want it. We want it when we want it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that should be a thing that we normalize. Blowjobs or flowers for men. So after job, when it's my birthday and you bringing some flowers, stop that.
Just go in the bathroom and be like,
a couple minutes in the bathroom.
Thank you.
Go back. I got something for you.
See, I knew Miss Newman would get it.
Yeah, because I want the same thing. When you bring me something, be like, climb up on the counter, baby. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been killed off about 33 people in my family over the next couple of days. My grandma been dead about 4 times at this point. I shot it. My grandma just died.
Jay will kill our people for days off.
Man, my grandma been gone good 20 years. But hey, you don't know that. Every other week I be killing my grandma. I shot it. My grandma just died.
I told you how many times.
How we get from flowers and blowjobs to killing our grandma?
Because when they get,
it's a death grief.
They get flowers.
So you get flowers.
Come on, boy, stay with me now.
Yeah, I told you my grandfather died at every job I've had.
I'm fast for a fat guy, boy. I'm trying to tell you, man. Stay with me.
Jay will.
You like that one? Oh yeah, that one.
That I done put thought to it.
Yeah, you like that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna start killing our people at work too. What's that?
Yeah.
My grandma just died. Look, give him this.
You know, my grandfather was my favorite.
I might shed a tear if you.
Well, they say stop and smell the roses.
Yeah. Here's what I want to know. Can I, as I'm saying it, can I casually whip my meat out? And I'll be like,
It'll be somebody sitting at desk like this the whole time. Stay there. Why he keep hitting me on the forehead?
You know, they just designated bitch, the designated rose giver.
They gonna hire somebody.
They find the goat. Bitch, we gonna hire you. You gonna be the designated rose giver. Well, okay.
Eat this ice cream right quick.
That's your interview?
Yeah.
Here's a banana, a cucumber, and this square popsicle.
If you had to choose, and have some apparatuses that's laying there, you had to choose. To your degree of ability, which one do you think
would fit?
Man, look here.
Well, we know what you
Let's check your gag reflexes.
What y'all didn't see is the flip back, because now the joint is gone. She was like, bam, it was a stick.
Look, stick over the
shoulder.
There was
like nothing on the
like
stick.
A fat dude with a chicken bone just chunked it right over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Like it didn't mean
Who's speaking of chicken?
Oh, damn. We just proceed.
Yeah.
We just proceed today.
Speaking of chicken. I don't know what the fuck y'all did to Speedy Mart up there on Hilltop and Martin Luther King. Them motherfuckers got the best chicken in the world next to my mom. Oh my God, what y'all do to them Asians?
Nah, it's a black dude that worked there.
Oh man,
he don't cook the chicken.
He don't cook the chicken.
Oh, that is the best chicken.
Shout out to my man DJ, because I live over there, man. I talk to my guy every day. You got my drinks in there, man.
Y'all got me coming over there spending $250 on them goddamn wings.
Speedy Mark chicken.
Oh,
she dead ass, man. That chicken is good as hell.
Word? I ain't never tried it.
Just go get your wing.
Wing
and a drumstick, man.
They got me going over there. Look, I'm scraping up
Speedy Mark.
Speedy Mark.
The joint that look like you shouldn't touch nothing in that motherfucker because you might get
the same one as you walk in, you feel like you gonna get robbed.
Yes.
You come out with nothing and still feel like you gonna get robbed. The same Speedy Mark. So,
they got me spending pennies to get the wings.
They wings like that?
And what's crazy is Ezel's is across the street.
And I would
walk past Ezel's chicken restaurant to go get the chicken from Speedy.
Word.
I'll
go to the fish house before I go to Ezel's to get some chicken.
Go to the Speedy Mark. You won't go to the fish house no more.
But since we on the hilltop, man, let me shout out my people, man. My next door neighbors is Mimi's Teriyaki, man. I got my shirt on today. I'm in there so much that I told the people I like their shirt, and the lady gave me a shirt. I ain't even an employee.
Here's the Mimi's.
Hey, Mimi's Teriyaki, man, right down there. Mimi, salute.
There we go.
And they got 2 locations now, man. Mimi 2's out there too, so man, check them out.
Mimi 1 and Mimi 2.
For real, I came to the state and I wouldn't leave because of the weed and the teriyaki. That's the 2 reasons I.
I'm gonna tell you one of my spots that I'm gonna shout them out since we shouting out motherfuckers.
Yeah, shout them out.
On MLK, she got the best pho name. Her store is called Pho King.
Oh yeah, my daughter eats.
Yeah.
Where that is?
Right there on MLK, right across past, what's that, 11th?
Yep.
As soon as you cross 11th, right there next to the pawn shop.
It's called Pho King.
Pho King.
Okay.
My daughter eats there all the time, man. They love it.
I said to her, do you do understand the name of your shop is Pho King, right? King. And she was like, you know, I did not realize. I was like, I don't know if you didn't realize it, but it definitely says Pho King.
The racist voice that Snoop comes up with every time we do any other nationality is not indicative to how we feel. That's what we feel.
I gotta paint the picture though. You know what I mean? I gotta paint the picture. So she's like, and she's a little cute little Asian girl. She's like, I did not even know. I was like, yo, like, you know,
they knew.
They know. She know now.
Black people been doing that for 11 million years. Cause man, the first Chinese restaurant I ever went into, as soon as they walked to the back, I was messing with them. Man, I couldn't help myself. Squinting my eyes, I did it. I can't help it.
We ain't shit.
It's our culture. We've been doing it for too long. We imitate their voice, man. We do it.
We do it to ourselves.
If you tell them a story, you're gonna kick it to.
If I tell a story and I say, "Hey, this motherfucker had big ass lips," his lips was like this.
Man. Hey, man, he had a stutter. Every time he says something, he was like, you gonna imitate so the story get the visual.
You got to. You have to.
We comics. We gonna catch any and everything that happens.
You gotta tell the story the way it was.
They say.
You know what I mean? That's how you captivate.
Yeah, right? That's how when I talk about the British sucking cock.
See what I mean? This one here.
Yeah.
She went right into a weird British.
Yeah, African, the British and sucking cock.
And then
Irish accent.
Because I like the way it sounds.
With a hit of Botswana? I don't know. Is that a twinge of Botswana?
Don't let where's Cam at?
Run, Cam, run!
Damn.
I'm not speaking Russian today.
So I want to touch on something right now. Now this is the serious side of things. We've been clowning and everything, but I want to talk about. So I had Mo had sent me this joint about Alcatraz Island. I don't know if y'all heard about not alligator Alcatraz. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
that's what it's called. Alligator Alcatraz. So I was like, let me look this joint up. If y'all have not seen this,
please.
This is a detention camp, I guess you could say, procurement camp or whatever they want to call it, right? Where they done put a whole bunch of alligators around like a moat around this joint, and then in the middle is this building where they're putting all the detainees. They don't want to call them prisoners, so they say detainees. And what's crazy is because it looks like a prison, but instead of having like prison like cells, they just got these big ass gates and then a bunch of beds in these gated areas. And I'm like, dude, this is a prison. Mm-hmm. Why are you trying to make it seem like it's something else?
Because they can't leave.
So. And they can't leave. You got alligators circling the joint.
Giant alligators.
You don't even got that at regular prisons.
No. Here's the thing, though. The person that created that, how did they get that sales pitch across right there? Like, that's the motherfucker that can sell words so well.
Yeah.
That's the
a felon.
How did he get that?
How did you get that across?
Can you imagine? Hey, look, here's... Oh, my bad. So here's what we're thinking about doing. We got this place down in Florida. It's in the Everglades. In the Everglades, it's surrounded by alligators.
You're going to love this idea.
You're going to love it.
You're going to love it.
Here's what we do. We put down some cement. We simply throw up 4 walls, put a couple gates in there and a bunch of beds. And guess what? We don't have to pay for any type of security because we got alligators.
Look, then they hit it with a bim bam boom.
That's it.
Sold that shit.
Damn. What do you think?
And they were like, what?
It's like our own detainee Roach Motel. Once they get in, they can't get out.
How many alligators? Infinite. As many as
right. As many as you need.
And we'll just transport a couple big ones over from Louisiana.
Here's the crazy part. Who okayed it?
Somebody signed off on it.
Who okayed it? Who was the motherfucker that said, yo, you know, that's a great idea?
Congress. His flunkies.
That makes me think that somebody said, hold on. Did you say alligators?
Right.
That's a bullshit idea right there.
Like, think about this, America. Think about this.
They been up doing it all night thinking of this shit.
Think about this. They convened to talk about this.
A board voted.
Voted.
It's probably like 6-2. Like it was
a group of motherfuckers okayed this. This didn't sound like a good idea to one motherfucker. This sounded like a good idea to a bunch of motherfuckers.
All of them.
How big is this prison supposed to be? And how many detainees is it supposed to hold?
That's a great question, Mo. Do you have an answer for me?
Please hold.
Yes.
She said please hold. Because I'm thinking, you know, they might try this shit more than once.
So here's the thing. What if they want to start off with just 6? What 6 people are you going to put out there to feed the gators with? Like, are you looking for, we're going to put 6 child molesting detainees.
Right.
We're not calling them prisoners, they're detainees. And this is ICE. Go ahead, Mo, call a number.
3,000, but they want to expand to 5.
This island, 17. This Alcatraz Alligator Island,
it's essentially an internment camp. Like they have incinerators on there.
So it's already there.
It's already there, but it was supposed to open 2 days ago, and it flooded.
Right.
Okay. Right. And so there's going to be 3,000 detainees in this Alcatraz.
But they want to expand to 5.
Which means they really going to have 10 in there.
Exactly, because it's prison, technically. We're not saying prison. Now, you said they just flooded. That would mean the water got inside the building.
That is exactly.
I mean, there's some gators floating around in there while you in your bunk.
I ain't ready to say that, but
I mean,
I'm thinking.
Your gator bag gonna walk right up next to you.
Right up to you.
Yo,
sniffing you while you sitting there in the bed.
Some dude was telling a story about how he used to wear gators and he about to be inside.
Man.
That's what you telling me. Okay.
He about to be one with the gators.
I'm about to square up, man. I'm not doing no more crimes because look here, man. If you put gators around me to keep me from doing crime again,
gators,
I'm good.
And somebody said that's cool.
Again, it was voted in.
Was he white?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure there was some white people there.
Well, sounds like a pretty good idea, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it was an all-white idea because I'm gonna be honest with you. I smoked enough weed, I'd have signed off on that too.
No,
I ain't gotta go in there.
Yeah.
You telling me
there was definitely a Clarence Thomas somewhere in the room.
Hey man, I'm over you.
There was definitely a Clarence Thomas somewhere in the room that probably was like, well,
there's always a coon.
Yeah.
There's always a coon. Always. There's always a coon.
Hey, this time try to call it and not be so harsh about it.
And just so y'all know, not to offend anybody, but normally they bear the names of Jasper, Tobias, Josiah's. A lot of Josiah's out there.
Hey, Tobias just logged off right in.
You Ethans.
Clinton dolls. I mean? The white people, the black people that were really named after some white people type of shit.
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
Brian's.
I'm pretty sure there was a Susan and a Catherine voting on this.
I guarantee.
Strong in my heart.
Well, they knew Clarence Thomas was fucked up when he put that pubic hair on old girl's drink back in the day. He put the pubic hair on her coat top.
Clarence was never supposed to get to that.
Not at all.
No.
There was no way that
he got his way. But then he got in. Wasn't it a couple years ago? He got some shit through on him. They were talking about how his ass almost got threw out because they said that he was using court money to travel and shit.
Yeah. He was.
Hey, they popped him on the wrist and told us, "Hey man, stop being so flamboyant. You getting
right. You doing black people shit.
You getting private jets."
For a white woman's dying?
Right.
Come on, Clarence.
Come on, Clarence. He said, "Oh well, sir." I said, I didn't realize that I was doing
okay,
that.
Come on, Clarence. You can at least fly coach.
You know, I didn't realize that was a problem. I mean, I figured that everybody. I saw the other guys doing it.
He said, "Yes, I was sorry, sir.
No, that's what he did.
I didn't mean.
I was just gonna fly first class. I ain't gonna take master plane no more."
no longer going to be
just American.
Man, here's the thing.
Yeah.
We know that the political system has been corrupt forever, man. So now when they shine the light on it, nobody's shocked anymore. Like, you're not getting the responses you thought you was going to get. You will find out this man's misappropriating and using funds and doing all that extra. But he was pinching booty and you voted him on the seat anyway. And
put him in there.
It's proven that he pinched the booty. So, but at the same time, you seen his wife. And you seen what booty he pinched.
Oh, God.
I would have pinched too.
I mean, when your wife look like your brother, it's not too much else you can do.
Hey, she was sheet of paper.
And she.
Cockazoid. Yeah.
That's what I damn thought.
Yeah.
And the person that he pinched was a
Silst, round, bodacious, booted ass.
Yeah. Staring at him,
filing papers,
moving like close,
smelling like cocoa butter and lotions,
rubbing up tits all in his face.
And then you got to go home to that wall-built broad.
Right.
No neck and a frown. Come on, man.
Looking like Jabba the Hutt.
I took my shot. I would have.
Smelling like wet macaroni.
Look, he thought he was gonna get the Clinton experience.
I wish Clarence looked black for me. Hey, girl. Look, niggas fighting like this.
He did. You know he did.
Clarence old pimp.
Say, baby.
Hey, baby. You did.
So, we always do a let's end the debate, John, right? So. I wasn't sure we talked about what was our lesson in debate last week?
Okay, how many days was between last week?
I don't know.
7.
Okay,
and I wasn't here.
Yeah,
so I have no recollection. So.
My lesson in the debate is going to be this right here, because I don't know if we did it last week or not, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Of course, because we opened up with hip hop, so we will close it out with hip hop. You know, Jim Jones had openly said that he was a better MC than Nas.
What?
He did. Jim Jones had the audacity.
Drugs are bad.
To open his mouth and say, now I will say this in defense of Jim Jones. In the hip hop game, as an MC, as an artist, you are supposed to feel you are better than everyone else. You're not supposed to say, well, I'm better than everybody except Jay-Z. That's not what you're supposed to say.
No, I'm the world's greatest comedian. I don't give a fuck. I'm the funniest bitch in the world.
Facts.
I will shut any club down. I said it. I'm the funniest bitch, not just in the Pacific Northwest, but in the world. I'm the world's greatest.
Say it, Chef.
Miss Motherfucking Newman.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh, shit.
Man, calm down.
Yeah, I saw that.
You're
a little aggressive over there.
Yeah, I have to let it be now.
I'm also this altering my mind.
I'm not
man. Chill out.
I'm tired of getting tested.
Now my heart going like I ran again.
But so in his defense, you are supposed to say that. But in defense, if you are going to compare yourself, start low. Say, like he should have said, I'm better than Mace.
He better than Bow Wow?
Yeah, I'm better than Bow Wow. That's what he should have said.
He ain't even got as many hits as Bow Wow, so he can't even say that.
Yeah, he might be pushing.
Bow Wow,
he can't even say that.
Bow Wow came out with his catalog. He been doing this since he was 2.
Yeah, Bow Wow. He started with Snoop.
Yeah, that's what
You know, but yeah, he should have definitely shot a lower bar and then worked his way up.
If your inner voice get loud enough to get out, tell yourself to shut the fuck up. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, my bad. I said some stupid shit. Let me shut the fuck up.
Well, they just shut his showdown early.
Oh, word?
Yes. Funkmaster Flex had to cancel his set early.
Oh.
Because people weren't entertained.
I heard about
that. And
so
you can see it online where Funk was he was talking to Funk and he was like, oh, come on, man, blah blah blah.
Yeah. And
Funk was trying to explain to him, man, look, we losing the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So
man, for relevancy, dressing, all of that, that's cool. He did his thing for that. But when you talking about spitting and shooting bars, name 2 Jim Jones songs that you live.
I mean, you can't even get. I'm gonna keep it a buck as a hip hop head, historian, factual dude. You can't even take the clothes off. I mean, Nas brought in Escobar, right? The Esco gear, remember Esco clothes? And Nietzsche, before Esco, he was rocking the Nietzsche shit. Like, Nas was one of the pioneers in hip-hop clothing as far as models go. Right? Before that, you had LL, right? LL was doing the FUBU shit, right? So I can't say that Jim Jones and them came in on that. I felt like they was the East Coast version of the down South niggas, like Lil Wayne and them. They was wearing the white T-shirts.
That's all they was wearing.
They were wearing pink.
Right, and that was more Cameron shit.
Yeah.
That was more Cameron shit.
Yeah. And then they started with the Diplomat shit.
Right, but they came in under Cam.
Yeah.
You know, and to me, they like I said, they was like an East Coast No Limit to me. That's what they like, remember they had those computer generated album covers. They had they was doing everything that No Limit was doing, but on the East Coast version. That's what I always looked at Jim Jones and his crew as.
They weren't even as big as.
Not at all.
No,
not at all.
Because I can only count one song, 2 songs. Was it Hey Ma, and Ballin'?
Yeah.
And that's and Hey Ma is Cameron, ain't it?
Cameron and Julius Santana.
Yeah. So I can't even.
Here's the thing, and I'm just going. Man, I'm honest about it. Jim Jones can be nice, but at the same breath, you're not on that pioneer level like Nas. Man. No. Nas for generation to generation, like you got years of.
Nas still dropping dope projects.
Even this little disc that he got out now, they calling it a disc.
Yeah.
It's already went viral just because he's back spitting. You just want to see Nas come back. And again, I get it. It's business, man. If you say somebody's name on the internet, that's all it takes. If you can go viral, you can become relevant.
Who's Nas beefing with? Who's trying to beef with Nas?
Jim Jones.
Well, now they're trying to hype up the Jim Jones thing, right?
Uh-huh.
But again, so Nas just did a little freestyle, basically just saying, "Nigga, I'm nice." You know what I mean? And let's be realistic. There are very few MCs that you can even put in the category of Nas. And I'm going to say 20 MCs. And the reason I say 20 because 20 in the world of hip-hop and MCs is actually a small number. When you talk about who got the lyrical capability to be in the same category as Nas.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite MC of all time, and you said it, is Redman. I don't think there's no MC out there better than Redman. My money will always be on Redman. I personally think Redman will body any MC out there. You give him a mic and an opportunity and it's done. Even Eminem said, it goes Reggie. When he says
Reggie Noble,
that's what he's talking about. He goes Reggie, blah, 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 and whatever the fuck the rest of the list is. But Redman to me is the epitome of MC. When we talk about hip-hop classics, that Muddy Waters album, fucking the Muddy Waters 2,
Dark Side,
the Muddy Waters 2, that anticipation, that was up there with motherfucking what's the Drake album everybody been waiting on, Detox. Right? Everybody been waiting on the Muddy Waters 2, and it finally dropped and it's fire.
How many years it took for
that? 9 years. Yeah, to me, Redman serves up any MC on a platter. Yeah, and that's just the bottom line.
I take Redman, but I think I like Scarface is my storyteller. Scarface is my go-to.
Hard. Like, man, everything I've heard Face over bang.
I mean, you can't. I mean, he, like I said, Scarface is.
So in fact, my two, I would Scarface and Redman and I'm not even a West Coaster, you know. But if somebody said, "Who's your 2 favorite MCs?" I would certainly say Redman and Scarface. I'll go with.
I fuck with Scarface.
See, and I'm a Devin the Dude guy, bro.
Oh shit, yeah, Devin the Dude.
I love Devin.
You bring it up.
And you keep it simple. You talk about shit I know. Smoking weed, want to get some ass,
and shitting on top of the world.
But his storytelling is amazing, man. His wordplay, because he would change the pronunciation of a word to make it fit.
Right.
But it fits.
Lil Wayne can do that too. I give that to Wayne.
Which version of Wayne?
The early versions of Wayne.
400 degrees hotter than Wayne.
Not Wayne with the missing.
Mobile Mouth Wayne now that sound like he just finished.
I am refusing to speak on the whole Little Wayne.
I know what your take is on Wayne. We've done this playing dominoes before.
Yes.
So I won't even.
I will not be sucked in to partake in the Little Wayne conversation.
Don't do it. It was a setup, Scoop.
I didn't know you have to. But I have to give, like you said, we have to give credit where credit is due, and I do appreciate some of his.
He's about to explode. I see steam coming off his head.
Okay.
You can't give credit to cats that don't write their rhymes.
Yeah,
okay. He doesn't. I didn't know he didn't.
You got a ghostwriter.
If you got a ghostwriter.
If Scoop's mine, you are a shit.
Now here's the thing. I got into a debate with Cash about this, and Cash said to me, "Well, how come you can have ghostwriters in R&B and all kind of other music genres?
Because some people can't fucking sing."
And I said
they can sing but can't write.
But my thing is,
you sing a song.
But that's what that's based on. Hip hop is based on your flow, where you come from, everything. I might not have necessarily sold that dope, but I saw it sold. I can paint the picture. Tupac never did a crime. He never jailbreak until he made a record. He went to the School of fucking Arts, but he could paint a picture like nobody's business.
Tell a story. Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
He's a theatrical dude.
Right, and that's what it was. And he painted these pictures, so you then was like, yo, it sound like he been there. Sound like he done that.
And he never did it.
Never did it a day in his life. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing like, again, originality when it comes to hip hop. Like I said, I forget what song it was, but its originality is a must whenever but Dr. Dre. Right, that was the thing. Like, that's real shit. You gotta be original. If I'm kicking the shit you writing, I'm not being original.
No, that's like Eazy-E played a great character, but
facts.
We found out that Q was writing his rhymes. He could deliver the rhymes,
but
you couldn't write them.
Right.
As an MC, I can't see you as a rapper when you're just.
But
when you're a singer, people write songs like if you look at Luther Vandross became famous off of covers.
Yes.
All his songs are somebody else's.
Don't you remember?
Man.
And here's the thing though, but Eazy-E never came out saying, "Nigga, I'm a rapper."
Yeah,
Eazy-E openly, he openly from the gate was like, "Yeah, I'm not writing rhymes.
I don't rap."
Which is why he was able to be successful because he said it from the gate. Now when Vanilla Ice came out and they found out that was bullshit and he didn't do none of that, and Vanilla Ice was gone. My theory is this: hip hop used to police each other. We used to police ourselves. Go back to policing. So if you're not writing your rhymes, your shit is not written by you. I don't give a fuck how big you are,
whack.
how nice you are. You whack, and you need to get ran up off the set.
And I gotta add Ice Cube to my 3 too. When I said I don't like West Coast, I messed up with Ice Cube because those first 3 albums were the motherfucker Lethal Injection. And motherfucking Predator.
Who's that song that's got 11,683 MCs on it? Them 3 that you named, they may be in there. You might not never hear them because the song never fucking ends.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to hear your favorites, ask them to play that stupid ass song that go forever. In 6 days, I ain't never heard the end of.
What fucking song is that, Scooter?
It's called Rolling 110 Deep. It's a DJ K Slay song. And it's 110 MCs. They have 2 of them. There's 2 versions. There's the 50 MC version, and then there's 110 MC
and there's
version.
that one he keep playing that's got 11,000.
It does have every MC on there. Like even Shaquille O'Neal is on there. Roy Jones is on there. You know,
everybody's on there.
But I mean, Shaq got albums.
DJ K Slay, but
right, it's K Slay, and it was one of his last projects before he passed. Rest in peace, K Slay.
I didn't ever know he was dead.
Yeah.
When he died?
Just recently, maybe like a couple months back. I don't think it's been a year yet.
K Slay, okay, damn.
It might have been.
We losing motherfuckers like tough work.
Come on, Static.
Right. She gonna look at me like, I don't know.
She would lick ice cream on her fingers.
Right.
I still want to touch her phone.
What year did DJ K Slay die?
See, we just do it right in front of you.
Right.
We got you as a statistician and you are completely
just fucking up the
ice cream.
Fucking up the church's money. Fucking up the church's money. She's supposed to be the stat person. We talk about she's supposed to be like
she ain't pay a phone bill this week, so go ahead, man. When you ain't got no service, you can't get stats as fast as you want to.
Now it's coming back all staticky.
Siri, how much is my phone bill?
Bitch, you're broke.
They said, call what?
Time to put your phone in your child's name. What if Siri did shit like that?
Hey, if Siri told the truth like that right there, I think everybody would cancel that shit.
What we got?
My shit is slower than hers.
Damn.
Okay, he died April 17th, 2022. He was
22. That was it. I guess it was farther than I thought it was like not too long ago.
You didn't find? You still waiting on your phone to load?
No, she pulled it up like that.
I got your phone, man. Look.
He is referred to as the one-man ministry of insults. DJ K Slay.
The drama king. That's it.
Let's see.
I ain't gonna lie though, he had a lot of great beefs on his mixtape.
For sure.
He made a killing off of getting other people to rap for him.
Who?
Man, DJ K Slay.
Oh.
You know, he's a DJ, but
so I guess we settled the debate. Jim Jones, stop it. Yeah, go back.
Man,
say you better than the cats in your group, except Santana.
You're a 50-year-old rapper now. You're really just doing it for clickbait to stay in somebody's eyes. Man, don't sit down. Chill out. Man, start producing music, manage.
Yeah.
Move to the next level.
You need a hug.
He had COVID.
Oh, is that what he died from? Mm-hmm. Oh, that shit ain't that some shit.
Get the jab.
I don't care what nobody said. That COVID shit is some.
Get the jab.
You died because of COVID. That's why you was in the hospital. They did something else to you.
I'm just saying, man. They giving away superpowers. If you glow in the dark, you might not know while you sleep. But man, get somebody to sleep next to you and have them watching.
I'm telling you.
You got the jab and see if you get your superpowers.
We gonna end it on our final words. J. Will, since you was talking about superpowers, I'll let you kick it off.
Hey man, my superpowers always being me. So simply put, man, tonight we at Mason Hall. If you ain't got shit else popping off, man, want to get some laughs, these two gonna pop up. They gonna end up on stage because they can't help themselves. They just like me. If it's a mic and I can get on, I'm going to go rock.
Word.
So man, if y'all want to come through, man, it's $10 at the door. We in the building. Come on, laugh with us.
This Newman.
Hey y'all, love yourself, love everybody else. That's all I can say. Stay happy. And with J. Will, shit, if y'all out tonight, come out and check us out. Because since the Black Pack's going to be in the house, I guess we might as well help shut this bitch down, right? What you think?
I think that's what it is, man. We go out, do what we do, and close it with a bang. And again, make sure y'all make your way out there. Miss Newman is DJing, cutting in and scratching at Caballeros. So if you want to swing by there from 4 to 7.
DJ 4 elbows.
At the old folks hour 4 to
DJ
7.
Dick Sucker.
DJ Leather Feet. Leather.
DJ Stretch Mark.
So make sure y'all go check her out, man. I'm going to be out in the wind doing whatever I do, man. Hanging out, kicking a Willy Bobo. Again, enjoy yourselves. Happy 4th of July. Even though we are black and we don't celebrate that shit. Somebody out there is.
Bitch, I ain't free.
So that's what it is. 2 fingers, we out. Coffee and Condoms. Tune in next Saturday. Not next Saturday. I think we out here next Saturday.
I don't know.
I'm out of time.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Next weekend is Texas, ain't it?
Yeah, Texas.
Oh, what's happening in Texas?
They got a comedy festival.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you and Bo, right?
Yeah, me, Bo.
Girl, is his wife pregnant? Okay.
I was about to say, because she looked way big when I seen the other day.
Yeah,
I was like, man,
she cut all her hair off.
Because she always had a little haircut. But she was on this whole like gym losing weight thing. And the next time I seen her, I was like, damn, nigga, she's double the size she was. So but I just assumed like she gotta be pregnant.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. After
that nigga about to have a baby at 50.
After doing all man.